Greetings from Fairview Park, Ohio. Today is Tuesday, December 14th, 2021. It's about 6:30 p.m., a pleasant 45-degree day, and if you can make out the sign there, it says we're at the corner of Seabury and West 210th Street. Seabury is a street that I've been reading that has a ton of Christmas decorations across the whole street on both sides. You can get a glimpse of it here. And today we're going to do a little walk and check out just how all these decorations look. Now, one thing I noticed as soon as I got here is there's no sidewalks. I'm like, whoa, man. I know it's popular for drive-through exhibits, but I guess I'm going to have to improvise my own sidewalks. So it goes down both sides of the street. I'm not sure if I'll come all the way back around, but at least to start with, I'm going to look at the left side of the street here because right away these decorations caught my eye the most. See a frosty inflatable reindeer, like the elf stuck in the ground. Season's greetings. Please respect the driveways. Let residents out. No turnarounds. Very creative dog decorations on this one. And puppies, or let's see here what we've got. This one's riding a little, I don't know if that's a tractor. I think I'm pointing the camera too low. Again, apologies. This is my second time using this camera. Today I have the wireless microphone attached to my jacket, so hopefully the audio sounds good. That dog back there is pulling a husky who has presents on his back, and that other one is skiing. Got the pretty looking Christmas tree decorated. But look at all these different dogs and stuff. Like, how do you collect so many different ones? I don't see these in your typical stores. And then back there you've got the abominable snowman. And then further back you've got, I think that's a polar bear family behind the tree. So I missed it actually. So in front of Cornelius you've got Rudolph, Sam the Snowman, Dolly, the airplane, Misfit Toys, Cornelius, the dentist, the king lion. Seriously, where do you get all those decorations from? I'm sure someone, maybe online, sells them, or maybe one of your Lowe's or Home Depot sold some of them. Even have the boat and the choo-choo train. And in the back, you've got 3 snowmen caroling. Yeah, just a complete yard of decorations. I know I've only seen 2 houses on this side of the street, but I mean, would it be a leap to say that that's an early contender for best decorated house? And what I might be able to do, instead of coming all the way back down the street later on, I can probably pay attention to see how many cars are coming and just cross over the street if there's a one house that's more extravagant looking than the other house. Looks like every house tries to participate in some capacity. You got like a little Santa lit up there. I don't know what that other thing is, if that's a polar bear or a giant gerbil. I don't know. But I like how most of these houses have the lights in the front yard area as well. We've got a Grinch themed one over here. So you see the Grinch is stealing the strand of lights. Can we zoom in there? He's got part of the lights, at least the green portion. Mount Crumpet, Whoville, Grinch's Lair. And then his little dog with the antlers. I wonder if they have I've seen the Rockport Senior Living vehicle come by a couple of times. I'm not sure if they're dropping off people or maybe they're giving mini tours. There we go. We got a game of frisbee going on between the dog and the snowman. They must be giving tours because there's a different one coming by now. This is the first time I've ever been down the Seabury Avenue lights, so I have no knowledge of which end of the street is more decorated. Like the end toward 210th Street or the one toward 220th. The street does curve up ahead here. And it seems like there's some more lights down that way. This next house, we've got Santa up by the chimney. It's too early for that, right? He's a little over a week and a half early. Yesterday I was in Crocker Park in Westlake checking out their Christmas decorations. One of the things I found amusing later on, I don't think I captured this part on video because after I was finished, I started taking a bunch of pictures just to have some stock footage to possibly use for the thumbnail. And then when I was going through them later on, I didn't realize I captured the Cleveland Browns logo perfectly in one of my pictures as part of the light show that was being illuminated on the tree. So that was pretty neat. There is a Facebook group that talks about these holiday lights. I was reading some of the comments to see if people gave input, and some people were asking about Fairview Park in general and the area, and someone pointed out that there are other streets that decorate a decent amount as well, one of them being Macbeth Avenue, so I might check that out. So now I noticed when we got to this part of the street, we've definitely picked up with a different course of theme. So we've got the archways and a sidewalk that I can walk on now, and music playing. Okay, so now this one I might have to walk fully on the left side here and then come all the way back around to the right, because it looks like the houses now are starting to get decorated everywhere, so I don't want to leave anything out. I like these archways. Gives a cool vibe to it. Alright, we've got some wooden cutouts here. Again with the Grinch theme. Merry Christmas. Some gingerbread cutouts back there with a toy shop. The manger scene. We've got some different figurines. Again with the Grinch, Rudolph, Snoopy, a penguin, polar bear, another penguin, and then more wooden cutouts with Snoopy, the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and Charlie Brown himself. Some snowmen. Oh, back there it looks like they have the Frozen theme with the Elsa and the snowmen. Oh, see, this guy's giving out candy canes if you want one too. Also notice there's an LED projection of Santa in the window back there. Decisions. Should I caddy corner across? Yeah, I think I might to save some time. So I'll bounce back and forth a little bit here. More unique decorations, at least ones I haven't seen before. I think that's one of the Frozen guys, right? The snowman? I haven't actually seen the movie, but just seen all the merchandise. It's a helicopter, not a helicopter, airplane with Christmas lights and gifts attached to it. Like the little Santa in the ground. The tree in the middle, the polar bears, the subtle effect of the lights sprinkling onto the house themselves, and Mickey and Minnie. Again, I love the music that they have on several of these houses. Another Mickey and Minnie over by the front porch steps. Believe. Merry Christmas. This one has the lights staked in the ground so that you can see all the decorations. The strings holding the presents up should help from the wind knocking it down, right? Letters to Santa's post office. I'm going to go back to that inflatables one. First, I'm going to cross over, just check out these inflatables. So Santa and a penguin riding a polar bear with a snowman. And then I don't think I've seen an inflatable manger scene before. You've got one of those over there. So some bigger inflatables here, like the male and female snowmen with the child snowman in the middle. Giant toy soldier inflatable, like the Merry Christmas archway leading up to the front steps. Reindeer inflatable. It's not Rudolph, but I don't know, that's not Robbie the reindeer, is it? I know there was that other reindeer cartoon show that they made. Another one of the snowman from Frozen, Santa with ho ho ho, and then a big gingerbread man with a candy cane and present. I haven't gotten myself in any of these yet. Let's see here. This would be, the snowman one is lit up. I can probably rotate this. Right? Can you see me? I don't know. It's pretty dark out. Yeah, it might be too dark. At least on the preview screen, I look too dark. Here's some string lights to form a shape of a Christmas tree. All the old school Noel candles. Feel like I haven't seen those in ages. Going to get ready to cross back over to the left side here. Got a series of cars coming. So I'll walk down to the next driveway. I was also reading in that Facebook group that when it was windy a couple days ago, some of these decorations blew down, so it wasn't the best day to come out. Or some people weren't turning on their lights because they wanted to protect their setup. Fortunately, no wind at all today. Okay, good to cross over now. We've got more inflatables, the Abominable again. I'm going to assume that's a Star Wars thing back there, shaped like a reindeer. That's what it looks like, but of course it could be something else. You have a Grinch and the Nightmare Before Christmas. The Merry Christmas sled with Santa. And what the heck is he? What's pulling his sled? Is it a spaceship? There's a spaceship instead of reindeer pulling Santa's sled. How can that be? And there's a Star Wars character with Baby Yoda in his arm. So definitely some Star Wars fans here.
And look, there's Jack Skellington.
On the weekend, there's supposed to be some other special events that they have that are kid friendly. I'm not sure what exactly they serve, but check it out. They might serve some beverages or other things. Looks like Santa with is he delivering presents on a boat? A little raft with an engine on it. Right, I'm seeing that right? Grinch inflatable with a Christmas tree inflatable. Not sure I've seen the Christmas tree inflatable before. The lighting is kind of dark over there, so I don't know how well it can be seen. You can see some of the side streets also have decorations. Be easier to explore in a car if you're just quickly browsing by, but if I started walking and trying to capture every house on every street, that would take quite a bit of time. If I was doing a live stream and had a lot more subscribers, that'd be something I'd be interested in doing, just having people watch and walk along with me. But otherwise, for a video that people can watch and go back later, staying focused on a main street like this seems appropriate. So this is West Park that we're crossing. It might be the halfway point toward 220th Street. So this part of Seabury also has these archways, and now I notice an extra addition. They have little decorations hanging from the street post or some makeshift ones like this snowman. Curious what that is up ahead. It looks like a big string tree, but I see giant icicle looking lights dangling. It almost looks like from the sky. Maybe that's just from whatever trees are over there. So far on Seabury, that second house that I saw remains my favorite. The Elsa one was pretty cool too, and there were some other nice ones, but I'm just ranking. The top one was the one with all the dog characters. But yeah, let's see if any of these other ones can top it. Flip the camera back around. Which way? Okay. I think they're all pretty heavily decorated. I think I will cross over to this side in a second. Looks like some old school bulbs on that tree. Right when I mentioned the dog theme, of course, now we have another house that has the wiener dogs. Not quite as many, but just funny timing. It's a cute little touch there. Surrounding the tree, you've got lights that are from the Peanuts. Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus, Snoopy. There's a dog with a sweater, an ornament hanging from its one paw, and a star on its nose. Hey, Mr. Snowman. Okay, let's cross back over now. An elf with some presents, and the illumination of the green lights behind it helps light up the area.
That's what we have. We have big signs here.
These are those icicle lights that I saw from a distance. So it's funny how there's just a few of the moving ones. The rest of them are actually these hanging lights with the bluish, purplish balls. But yeah, this is the most intricate archway so far.
Alright, Landon's up there, Peanut. Come on, go look. I'll wait till these guys come through and then.
I'm going to go back around and take a closer look in a second. Ah, the elf tent. Okay, that's what it was called. On the Facebook group, I read that on the weekends, the elf tent is where they have some special events. They have an animated elf seesaw. That's pretty darn cool. Especially their feet clicking on the wooden boards. In the back over there, they've got a little makeshift merry-go-round for a picture opportunity. There's a Santa that's further up the further up the chimney. It's a good idea. I should try to see how the angle looks from here. All right. Let's see if we can get myself in.
Wait, look at the teeter totter. Look at the elves and the teeter totter.
All right. Let's see if we can get the tree in the background too. Didn't notice before the choo-choo train over here.
Hi, Connor. Yep, you need a coat.
Little snowmen waving at us. There you go. Okay. All right, this one, even though I like the doghouse, as far as like, it's hard to rank them, but we'll just say that both of them are excellent displays. The top two. This one you can see is probably the best for a photo opportunity to walk through and get pictures, especially that tunnel. And like I said, the elf tent is where I check the online website, but on I think it's Fridays and maybe the weekend they do something there. And also you see here, if you want to make donations to the Fairview Park holiday lights, there's some codes that you can scan. I know the lights are in the way, but there's a Venmo code or a PayPal code. Okay. What did we miss? I'll cross back. I think I missed a couple over here. We might be getting to the end of Seabury. There's another inflatable. We got a teddy bear Santa inflatable. Grinch, their little tree, and the dog. More inflatables. Santa being pulled by a horse, okay. How can you have a horse pulling Santa's sleigh? Just over that car over there, you've got the snowman from Frozen. I wish I actually knew its name rather than constantly referencing as the Frozen snowman. And then here we are, the end of Seabury, right? I believe so. At West 220th Street. There's a giant snowman inflatable. That's probably the tallest inflatable I've seen. So if you enjoyed this video and the tour of Seabury Avenue and what all the Christmas lights have to offer, I would appreciate a like or a subscribe on this video. Feel free to check out some of our other holiday content that we've already shot, and we hope to be doing some more. Every subscription and like and view that we get helps grow the channel, so that's would be awesome. And I hope everyone has a happy holidays, and thanks again for tuning in. I'm going to walk back to the that house that was all lit up to end the video, and then afterward I'll take a couple of pictures at that house. That's one thing I notice about having this Pocket 2 camera. Seems great for recording, but then when you want to grab pictures, yeah, technically I could take a video frame and use that as a picture, but sometimes it's also nice to just have other pictures in general, and you can't really stop and do that.
He's like, I want to take a selfie.